All right, guys, the NFL Pick Show is making its return. This is our third year running the NFL Pick Show. I just want to let everyone know that I won last year, and I still have the spreadsheet to prove it. We did do our Thursday night picks on the Daily Show this week. Both Zach and I took the Cowboys plus 7.5. Matt took the Bucks minus 7.5. So me and Zach early winners there. But what we'll do is we'll take 2 noon games, 2 afternoon games, the Sunday night and the Monday night game. So we'll go ahead and let's get started with our 2 noon games. Zach, go ahead and get us started.
All right. Should I just get both of mine? Or
Yeah, go ahead and give them both.
I'm going to give Cardinals plus 3 at Titans. I think that the Cardinals are a good team this year. And then Colts plus 3 versus the Seahawks. I think that the Seahawks always start the season a little slow. So I think that the Colts maybe come out here, at least cover the plus 3.
Don't hate that. Maddie, what do you got on the noon games?
I'm going with Jacksonville minus 3 against Houston. I think Houston's going to be just an absolute dog shit franchise all season, like they have been for the last few seasons. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be the real deal. I'm pretty well sold on him as being a franchise quarterback, and I don't think it's going to take him real long. I think it's a complete mismatch in talent, and I think 3 points is way too low for Houston versus just about anybody in the league at this point. Other game, I'm going to go with a battle of a revenge game of sorts. I'm going to ride Sam Darnold against the Jets. I think Carolina is a far more talented team. I think Zach Wilson's going to be in over his head. I don't think they have a good team around him for him to be just thrown into the fire with the Jets. I think Carolina's an interesting team to me. They've got a good defense. They've got Christian McCaffrey, who's just the ultimate X factor, and I really like the Panthers there.
Good choice. I will take the Washington football team at home. They were started when I first took the pick. They were +1. They have moved to -1. I still like them at -1. It's essentially a pick. I'm not convinced until further notice that the Chargers are a good football team. I think Washington's defense is top 5 in the NFL, and you have a guy who's a game controller in Fitzmagic, and I just think that they're going to be able to kind of do what they want. The defense is going to help them out. They're going to make sure that they get the win at home. And then I'm also going to take the Lions plus 7.5. I don't know. I think that being at home helps the Lions a lot.
I've actually got 8 that I would give you, Boomy, personally.
I'll take 8.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that San Francisco is a full touchdown plus better than Detroit. And like we talked about earlier, I think that they're going to kind of come out with a little fire under their ass under coach. So I like the Lions plus 8 there. Let's move into the afternoon game. Zach, what do you got?
I got Chiefs minus 5.5 at home versus the Browns, and Giants plus 3 at home versus the Broncos.
Zach, I'm going to give you a half point too. I got Chiefs minus 5 here. So
5? I'll take either one. I think it's going to be 2 touchdowns, maybe.
One of the reasons I knew that is because I also like the Chiefs. So put me down for them. I think they're going to come out and blow absolute doors off the Browns. Personally, my other 3:00 game, and it's literally not because you're a Packer fan. I really do like the Saints in this one. And a lot of it is because of the line movement. The Saints opened up as a 2.5-point fave, and over the last few weeks, it's swung to where they're at a 3.5-point dog now. I don't know. I don't think Jameis Winston's going to be. I think he's going to be better than what Drew Brees has been the last couple seasons, personally, for the Saints. I think it's an improvement. I don't think Drew Brees has been very good for them.
He just hasn't been able to go downfield in years.
Yeah, and Winston brings a different element to that team. They got a really good defense still, and still got some playmakers, and I think Sean Payton's a good coach. So I'm going to go with the Saints.
I'm going to go with the Packers here. I just worry. It's been a long time since I've seen Jameis and been trustworthy of him. And like you said, I do think he's going to be the better pick than Taysom Hill. But I don't know. I think, like I said earlier when we talked about the Packers, I think the whole chip on their shoulder, I think they're going to come out guns a-blazing here, covering the 3.5, not having to go into the Superdome, does make a little bit of a difference there. And then, Zach, I'm also with you. I like the Giants plus 3. I think the Giants are going to be improved this year, and I don't think that Teddy Bridgewater is the answer for Denver. I think he's a Band-Aid to get them through to the time they next take a quarterback. And I think that the Giants are going to keep it close, if not win the game outright. Sunday Night Football, we obviously have the Bears and the Rams. I'm going to go ahead and assume you guys are going to take the Bears plus 7.5.
I actually do like them solely because I think it's one of those games where I think obviously everyone's going to be betting the Rams.
Yeah. I'm in a Survivor League, and it worries me to take the Rams this week because I feel like 95% of the league is going to be on the Rams.
Over a touchdown is huge, too. In a night game, I mean, Sunday night game. You never know.
It's Matt Stafford. I don't think they didn't get Tom Brady. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to go Rams. I think they've got enough offensive weapons that if Stafford can just manage those weapons, and then if the defense comes to play like they can, they're a top 5 defense in the NFL. And
Road rifle, baby.
Yep. That's I think why I lean towards the Rams. But Monday night we have the Raiders and the Ravens. For some reason, the Ravens cannot stop getting guys hurt. Their 2 running backs are now out for the year, and I believe they also had another guy blow an ACL for that reason. And it being in Vegas, give me the Raiders plus
I love the
5.
Raiders. Love the
Zach,
Raiders
what do you got?
Spot.
I'm with the Raiders. I have the Ravens on here, but after thinking about all the injuries and everything going on the last few days, I'm going with the Raiders. In Vegas,
Marcus Peters and Gus Edwards both today with possible ACLs. So Baltimore's been taking hits left and right. Another thing about this game, too, is like you said, Zach, the Raiders are a home dog. According to the Action Network, Baltimore is getting 60% of the bets. Vegas is getting 53% of the money, though. That means where the heavy spenders are going Vegas. I like Vegas in that spot, too, big time.
Let's go Raiders. We're all on the Raiders here. All right. Well, that was week 1. We'll keep track of these, keep a leaderboard going every week.